Previously on Survivor. Tensions were high after Katie's elimination completely disrupted the surviving six.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Regroup. How are we gonna regroup? There's no way these people are that dumb. Like, they are guaranteed, if you stick to the plan, guaranteed final six.
And Tommy, who lost his closest ally, was left questioning his own morals and commitment to his allies.
This one's for you, Katie.
Little do I know, there's this thing in one of the holes, and it's an idol.
At the Immunity Challenge, Chomanique pulled out a close victory and a new cross-tribe alliance began to form. But not everybody was loyal to the group.
Supposedly we're gonna go look tomorrow, but I'm thinking I might go look like right now. I'm just gonna plant a fake one and hope that Hannah finds that one.
There we go. Lovely. This is going straight to Hannah.
Over on Waim, Ellie was clearly on the outs.
People in the voting block against Ellie is everybody but Ellie.
But led by Margaret, the majority decided to spare her and instead vote out one of the most chaotic players in the game. And sixth person voted out Hannah.
I was so shook. What the heck is it? That's not mine. That is still not mine.
12 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I just didn't feel comfortable. I will tell you.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk it out. Yeah, that is not okay. Let's go.
Tommy texted me and he's like, let's look for the idol. And I'm like, okay. And he said he trusted me. So I'm like, okay. So we go and it's Kevin. We're thinking it's Kevin's clue. So we're looking. And
How did you get Kevin's clue?
I was so overwhelmed. I was so stressed out. I didn't have time to think before about like what my exact like lying was gonna be. So I was going along. I was making it up as I was going.
okay, so Tommy and I were looking and we saw this piece of parchment and it said Survivor UVA. And
Wait, where was it?
It was like in a hole in the sculpture thingy.
Yeah.
So I like pulled it out and then I opened it and it has this thing in it.
I know for a fact that it's at least in the back of his mind that, you know, it's fake, but I mean, it is. So that's not the craziest thing in the world.
I don't think it
Was the parchment legit?
I mean, it said it looked legit. Well,
Well, I mean, I
the
guess
writing was legit.
you know what a legit one looks like, so.
Yes, that was the exact same. I didn't want to say that, but that was the exact same.
So basically, Tommy all put us aside and explained why he played the idol and like how he found it and stuff. And then I pulled out my idol. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of stupid.
It's not that I didn't trust you guys. It's that there was a lot of accusations being thrown my way, and I didn't feel I had the time to defend myself. And I was like,
Yeah, dude, I don't blame you.
and
for
I
you.
could,
Yeah.
I
What
could see
accusations? I was really confused.
he
I was
thinks
going shopping
that
for Halloween.
I think
really
he
did.
thought that I
Yes, I
like
did.
gave
Yeah.
that
Again,
to
nobody's
you.
on.
Like from what I interpreted, I thought you were like leading me to the hole, and I thought like this was planted,
No.
and like someone was trying to put a target on my back.
Why would I give you the real idol? That's what I said to Matt. I was like, why would I give? If I knew it was there, why wouldn't I take it for myself?
Yeah, well, he's saying you thought that was fake.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh,
this
you
is
thought
fake.
it was fake.
He like keeps on saying that he doesn't like to lie and stuff like that, but I don't know if he's lying about that or if he's telling the truth, where his mind's at. So
Yeah, it would have sucked to go home for something you didn't even do.
For
You
something
know,
I didn't do.
if
Like,
you're gonna get
that's
sent
why-
home, like
Also, the-
make
that
it
was-
big. We're winning the next one. We're not coming back here.
I will literally not show it to tribal council if we lose.
but I basically pulled out my idol. I was like, you set me up. But the more I think about it, the more I think my idol's real.
Literally also I didn't even tell Katie
Sorry, it's so bright.
until today that I had it because I was just so scared.
Yeah.
Like I didn't tell anyone.
No, I'm down for that, and also
Wait,
I feel like
us being in a line.
I have
Or just us.
enough like connections on the other side that like if we want to expand it to like maybe not as a
I'm feeling
definite thing,
Aaron
but like
and Mario
enough to
for
get
a
us
little bit.
through.
Right. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
like yeah. Everyone thinks we're merging after this. This is kind of like the final tribe vote. I'm in a really good position going into the merge. Almost good to the point where I just hope it stays low key because I feel like I've made a lot of bonds with people to the point where it could be bad because I know so many people now. So I feel good with the Super Mario Bros. And also I like Aaron, and then I want to get Ellie, Max, and Tommy on board, hopefully, for the first few votes.
We're going this way. Guys, wait, do y'all...
Something you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Like before?
Do we
Oh,
want to
no,
touch
sorry.
strategy?
Yeah, let's talk strategy.
While we're here.
Well, okay. I mean,
Wait, can we see my favorite tree? Please. Please, guys. I'm never over here. After the tribal, we had a really good bonding experience with Max and Tommy and me and Margaret, and we were all walking back. That was good. We just kind of decided in the presence of the awesome tree that we should all be 4, and I said, yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Oh, that is pretty cool. It looks like a fake tree.
It's just amazing.
Oh my god!
Wait, is it still there?
That's so fun! This is an amazing tree!
Oh, this, yeah. Oh, I thought we were talking about the possums.
Anyway, that tree is similar to the trees in Avatar, kind of, because you can just walk all over it. It's not as spread out, but it's a very good sturdy tree that looks like an octopus or something, and it's like its own little microcosm forest on this one tree, and you can climb it.
Possibly bold statement. We're headed towards the merge now, and I think that the 4 of us, maybe it would be a good idea if we kind of stuck together.
I really need to sleep, and I will sleep soon, but I wanted to do my first Survivor vlog because this is exciting, and officially in the top 12. I had met up with Aaron and Mario last week, and I was just like, yo guys, let's be an alliance of the top 3 long term.
No one wants to like make people mad at them, but no one wants to be just like a tag along, a goat, what they called it.
And then tonight with Margaret and Max and Tommy, and Max goes, we should all be a top 4, and I'm like, yeah.
I can't believe we got rid of Hannah. That is huge.
That's so big.
That is
Go
so
team.
big.
Yeah, she blew the last challenge. So y'all know she went and found the clue, right?
Yeah.
She went and got that clue.
And I tried to go and find the clue, and
Wait,
she was
also
like,
she-
Ellie, come back here. And I was so frustrated. But now it's difficult because I have conflicting allegiances. I'll just let both of those, I guess, remain on the down low. I think the 4 now that I'm in that alliance could definitely bring in Aaron, and that would be good. But I'm excited about us as a tribe right now doing well and winning some immunities, at least until the merge.
Tough night for me, Survivor-wise. I've learned a lot of things. I'm shook. I was texting Tommy, and so from what I hear, Tommy played his own idol, but Ethan still has my idol. Tommy showed me like the description from the idol, like the congratulations, you found the idol, and it's nothing like the one that Hannah's was.
I mean, congratulations, you have found the hidden immunity idol. This can save you from tribal council if you played before the votes are read. So here, this is my immunity idol. I'm going to tribal and I'm giving it to Kevin. So if I get voted out, it is Kevin's immunity idol.
And when she doesn't get voted out, it will be returned back to her. So
Perfect.
let me know how tribal goes.
Okay, I will.
Hannah's idol, which is now my idol, isn't even an idol. It's a fake idol, which, I mean, we should have known that. Like, it's literally a lifesaver on a string.
You can send me a picture of the idol. Of his idol? Yeah. Of your idol? Yeah. It's like, it's got like a black string and then a sharp tooth on the end. And then Tommy told me his idol was like a black string with a turtle on the end. But the Hannah idol was like a brown string with a lifesaver and like a couple beads.
Someone's playing a much harder game than I thought anyone was playing. On top of that, there's a good chance that the person who planted that is one of the 4 people who Hannah read the clue to, being me, Mario, Ryan, and Lauren. That's really bad news. Because if it's one of them, that means that my ass is gone next vote.
Where are our heads at for the merge? Because I don't want to make.
Can we have like? Can we put out like a piece of paper? Can we like write down everyone's name?
I thought about that actually.
And like underline people that we
whiteboard.
want. I feel like if we visualize this,
pull out the paper.
It would make it a lot easier. So we like got out a piece of paper and we did like a chart of like one tribe, the other tribe, and we like had all these different symbols, all these different like legends and everything, like connecting people. We'll just do like merge ideas as our title.
Are we gonna title it? What if someone finds this paper?
We're gonna shred this right after this.
We should like star the ones that definitely have idols, you know?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like Peyton definitely. Well, we think she does, right?
Yeah.
Peyton definitely has one. Ethan definitely has one.
Who else is Tommy with? Really?
I would say him and Max might have something going on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a dotted line to Max and Tommy.
It's not a solid line?
I can make it a solid line.
Like, do you think? No, like, what do you think it is right now? Yeah, so this is top secret, because if anyone saw this, that would just be very bad. The solid lines represent, like, solid alliances that people feel good with. Dotted lines are, like, alliances that we are not 100% sure about, but, like, that could be a thing.
I think Kevin and Lauren are, like, take a bitch out kind of people, you know?
Take a
like,
bitch out, you can draw a knife. I don't know how to draw a knife.
And then if you have a knife above your name, that's titled Take a Bitch Out, which means that you'll just vote out anyone. They are both on our tribe, and who knows, they could get some votes, maybe vote me out. Take a bitch out. I hope I'm not that bitch.
Text me. I don't think you would text someone that.
My mother is calling. Good evening. Hold on.
No, I think that's a straight line because.
I think so too.
Because, like, I don't know, he told me that he's meeting up with Ethan and Lauren, and he was like, I'll give you updates, but then I didn't want to text again because I don't want to seem too into it, you know?
Mario's in a pretty good position too.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
he's like more, it's more obvious that he's talking to everyone. Which is not great.
Yeah.
We're talking about him, he's not here.
He wouldn't turn on us.
No, he definitely wouldn't.
Okay.
This is where I messed up. I let people get close to each other. You see, I made all these alliances through me, so all the information will be funneled through me. But now they're getting closer. You don't want to give too much away. You don't want to say too little. You don't want to act like you're not playing this game when everyone knows you are. So I might try to stir the pot a little.
Mario showed me this picture where Margaret and Ryan had like written down like everyone's name and like put descriptions next to them and like had little symbols like social game, how good they are at challenges and stuff.
Under my name, they wrote take a bitch out. Apparently they think I'll like take anybody out. And I was like, okay.
I low-key want their heads on a platter. I'm raging. These little snakes talked about me behind my back. Tomorrow, the blood's gonna begin.
Chomani, take a look at the new Wahoo tribe. Hannah voted out at the last tribal council. Tommy, how's Wahoo doing after last tribal?
I
think great. We thought a unanimous vote was what we needed to bring us together. I'm hoping it's going to work out for this challenge. Really don't want to have to go back to tribal council again. It's getting old.
You're tired of going to tribal council?
I'm very tired of going to tribal council.
Okay, well, I do have bad news, but both tribes will be going to tribal council. Today you will be competing for individual immunity as separate tribes. So, Waim, you will have one winner. Chomanik, you will have one winner. And those winners will be safe from being voted out at the next tribal council. With the two individual winners, between the two individual winners, there will be one winner between them, whoever finishes the challenge faster. That winner will win the reward for their tribe, where that tribe will get to watch the other tribe's tribal council. For the rules for this challenge, you guys will be playing Dizzy Bat. Once the production member says you're good, you will put that spoon in your mouth, you'll put the ping pong ball on the spoon, and you will walk to that sidewalk where there will be 6 cups waiting for you. So the first time you will only stack the first layer, so the bottom 3 cups. You'll go back, do the Dizzy Bat again, go back, and then stack the second layer of 2 cups. Go back, do the Dizzy Bat one last time. You will bounce the ping pong ball from the sidewalk into the cup. And the first person to get their ping pong ball successfully into their top cup wins individual immunity and will be safe from the next tribal council. Okay, first we have the Waim tribe up. Survivors ready? Go! Everybody spinning. Looks like Max is going the fastest right now. Max is good. Tommy is good. Max really focusing. Tommy also focusing. Margaret and Ethan have just fallen. Max is making his first layer. Ellie also making her first layer. Max now heading back. Ellie now heading back. Ethan almost to the sidewalk, and he is good. Ethan now making his first layer. Tommy still struggling to get his first layer going. It is now Tommy and Margaret behind. Tommy cannot do this. Max is now walking to make his second layer. Ellie as well. Ellie slow but steady, heading to make her second layer. Ethan has fallen. Max now headed to make his third layer. He is way ahead. Now it will be a question of whether Max can quickly bounce a ping pong ball into his top cup. Margaret walking slow and steady. Tommy's ball shaking on his spoon. Tommy is good. Tommy can now finally make his first layer. Ellie focusing on bouncing her ball. Max's cup falls. This is a little more difficult than what it looks like. Max's cup falls. This may require quite a bit of practice. Ellie cannot find her last cup. Ellie, it's there. Now Margaret is at her tower.
Wow. Okay.
Ellie has finally found her lost cup. That was lost time for Ellie. Max has had the most time to practice this portion of the challenge. Tommy in the background doing Dizzy Bat right now. Margaret's good! Margaret has won individual immunity for Waim. Congratulations, that was Behind Max and Ellie were very ahead.
Dizzy bat has never been a strong suit of mine. I've sat it out in every field day my entire life. It felt really good to do something that I haven't been able to do and that I've been really afraid of. So it definitely was a moment for me where I felt like I kind of conquered a fear of mine.
Now we've got Chomanique for round 2. Andy, Ryan, Kevin, Aaron, Lauren, and Mario will be competing against one another. Survivors ready? Go! Kevin already going quickly. Kevin's going quickly right now. Kevin, bat on the ground. Kevin and Ryan are about to collide. Ryan has fallen. Aaron is now walking. Aaron is in the lead. Kevin in second place. That spoon is really in his mouth. Ryan in third place right now. Alright, Kevin and Aaron quickly back. Ryan making his first layer. Andy on his way to make his first layer. Lauren and Mario really having trouble. Mario doing some sort of walk right now. Peyton's just watching alongside with me. Lauren is now walking on her way to make her first layer. Kevin is now on his way to make his second layer. It is Kevin in the lead with everyone else behind. Aaron and Ryan on their way to make their second layer. Lauren running back after finishing her first. This could be anyone's game still. Kevin running back. He is going to do Dizzy Bat for the third time. Let's see how he does. Mario jogging back right now. Ryan running back. We've got 3 people, Aaron, Kevin, and Ryan with 2 layers done and doing their third Dizzy Bat. Andy, Lauren, and Mario are currently doing their first. Andy, slow and steady, walking towards his first goal. Kevin picks up Ryan's spoon. Kevin really focused again, and his ball falls. Ryan is now in the lead, walking to make his third layer right now. Kevin now in second place, but close behind Ryan. Aaron now fixes her time again. Ryan and Kevin bouncing. Aaron is about to bounce and it falls. Kevin almost gets it in. This is harder than it looks. There is a learning curve to this challenge. And no. Aaron almost gets it in. Kevin cannot get it in. And Ryan's cut falls. And Aaron's cut falls. And Kevin is good. Hi. Kevin has won individual immunity for his tribe.
People in this game made a pretty big mistake letting me get this far. I voted out Big Ryan for a reason. It's because I wanted him gone because he could outcompete me physically. I don't think anyone else in this game can anymore.
My teeth hurt from ripping.
Yeah, I feel almost like it's me against the world now that Hannah's gone, and just got to keep racking up the individual immunities. I plan on setting that record. You heard it here first.
Congratulations, Margaret. Congratulations, Kevin. You will be safe at the next tribal council. So Margaret, your time was 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Kevin, your time was 3 minutes and 57 seconds.
Good grief!
Kevin, congratulations. You did complete it faster than Margaret. So what that means is, Waim, you will have your tribal council. Chomanique will watch. Okay? With that, you guys are free to go. Thank you.
I don't know what Ethan was like thinking. I texted him like, hey, like, who do you want to vote out? Like, and he was like, I don't know, which is so sus.
I would think people would be really freaked out, but I feel like people are oddly calm about it.
I don't understand what could go wrong. Like, him playing the idol, sure, but I don't think he's going to.
Why not?
He was like, I don't know if I want to play it because it'd be embarrassing if it was fake. And I was like,
It looked kind of like yours.
yeah.
Right? Like it was the same like black string.
It was the same string. It was the same parchment.
Okay. So it's
Also,
not
you, like,
real. It was said that we would just all vote for Ethan and everyone was like, yep. And I was kind of thinking to myself, well, Ethan has an idol and Ethan's really perceptive. Like, obviously he's gonna play it. Why is no one really concerned about this? Why is no one talking about this?
You know, Margaret's concerned about the idol. And obviously I know that's not a legitimate factor. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Wait, open. I would love, let me just tell you, I would love for us to vote out Ethan and like he plays the idol and like thinks he's like all high and mighty and then gets crushed and then gets voted out. Like that would just be something special and make all of this shit worthwhile.
I think it's one thing to lie to someone for a vote, but it's one thing to lie about about an alliance, and that is something that I've not done. I've not been like, we're allies and then flipped on someone. So like, I want to like, you know, if you want to like establish like that we're in an alliance.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
I would shake your hand right there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat some of this burrito real quick.
There's an idol hidden inside of your burrito.
I don't see it. I don't know if you heard this or not, but Tommy played an idol at the last tribal council.
Really?
And he knew about the clue to Kevin.
Okay, so he probably,
so
they
Tommy
all
was probably
searched,
the one that
the whole
found it.
tribe searched and he,
Yeah. Andy is like, he's sort of out of the loop just because he doesn't really like know what's happening. And so I feel like I might be his only alliance, which is good and bad, because if I am his only good alliance, then that means that I can work with him, I can manipulate him, but then that also could mean that he has a bunch of other alliances that I just have no idea about.
Yeah, okay, I've talked to Mario. He said if it's not Kevin, he wants it to Peyton too.
Okay.
So
You and me, and Mario, and Kevin, and even Lauren, I'm sure, would be down to vote out Peyton. Do we want to talk to Aaron?
Or if Peyton could have an idol, I don't know if it would be smart to let Aaron know. Like, I understand why we should let her know, but at the same time, like, if she tells, then it's over.
Ryan is the person that I talk to the most. I definitely trust him the most. I do believe that tonight will be a blindside. I'm going for Peyton. Ryan and Mario and Kevin, I believe, are going to do that as well.
Honestly, I really wish it could have been Kevin.
God, I was so close.
I was so close too. We were both so close. You like literally had it in your thing, right?
Yeah, it kept going in and falling over.
Yeah.
I did not want Kevin to win the challenge, okay? He's so charming. He's so nice. And I want him out.
I feel like the way our dynamics are going right now, it seems to me that the choices people are thinking are either Lauren because
she's on the outs.
Obviously can't do Kevin because he made the idol, or Andy just because people don't seem as tight with him.
Honestly, I don't think that Andy has strong allies. I mean, I was like, look, it's either Lauren or Andy, right? And he was like, I just don't think that Lauren is the right, I think that I don't, you know, just kind of pushing it away from Lauren, but also being like, I want to work with you post-merge. So I'm like, kid, give it to me straight. I don't have time for this shit.
So who are you feeling?
I don't know. I would say maybe Andy.
No one really knows Andy, so it's sort of an easy vote, except for me. I feel like I'm the only person that knows him. So it's sort of upsetting to me having to lie to Andy and say that everyone's voting out Peyton, and then also having to lie to Aaron and say that everyone's voting out Andy. But that's sort of what I've been doing. I've sort of just been playing both sides so that I can come out I hope on top.
Do you think that Peyton has a medal? I've heard of it.
I know that she got a clue. I was in her class, but I don't know beyond that.
So, I think it's best if we split the votes 4-3. Because then that's less suspicious. What? 4 on Peyton. Like, the two people that we're splitting the votes between don't actually know that it's going to be a split vote. They just know to vote for the other person. So we're sort of using their votes in the splitting of the votes, and they don't even know that. The thing is, I think Peyton is going to play her idol.
I think so too.
We can just lie.
Yeah, we can just that's why I'm saying...
No one knows who voted for who.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we should do 4-3.
That's the problem with this whole game. Everybody be clocking people on their vote.
Wait, okay, but here's one thing to consider. What if Peyton and Aaron are like playing us, and then the two of them could not write down Andy and write down one of your names, and Peyton plays the idol, you're gone.
No, right. We have Ryan and...
We have votes for Andy, though. We have 3 votes for Andy, and they would only be able... Yes, we do.
No, because if they flip,
I don't think they're playing us.
Yeah.
They're not that smart.
Aaron's not playing us.
They're not that smart.
Okay.
One last question. Should we make Peyton think that she should play the idol or no?
No, we don't want her.
We don't want her to know?
I'd rather have her go home without playing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's what we need to do, which we don't have a lot of time, but I'm thinking that rather than thinking of it as like, who do we want to vote? Like, I think we need to make like a post-merge 6-person situation.
Yeah. This is a larger issue. Like, this vote is not within our tribe because this is most likely the last vote leading into the merge. So my, play is to get together the second years. Aaron, Ellie, Peyton, who I know they're close, and then Max and I. Those are the upperclassmen.
I think that would be good. That'd be smart.
I want freaking Ethan and Lauren to go home. Come on. They lie. Whenever we meet, I just feel like they're lying to me. Everything they say.
Can you?
Wait, you think Kevin's in danger?
Because we're old Wahoo.
He told me he thought that you, Ryan, Mario, and him could vote together. That whole conversation, like, the voices that they have change when they're lying, and I was lied to that entire time, and this is just a waste of my time.
Well, then we'll get Peyton or Andy.
Wait, Peyton or Andy, why? To vote off who? Kevin?
To vote off Peyton or Andy.
The only information I really got from Lauren and Ethan meeting with them, which I wanted to do nothing less. Meet with fucking Ethan and Lauren. They want to blindside Peyton, and I know she's an idol. And I was like, I'll fucking tell her, and like she can use her idol. I don't care.
Yeah. This is something I should have thought of from the beginning because all these first years are just like absolutely playing so hard and all this crap. But the other tribe I know is trying to blindside Peyton. I know that's because I like all those first years. Like, that's definitely what they're going to try to do. So I'm going to try to blow that up.
I think Tommy's been playing this game a lot better than we all imagined because he seems really just sweet and nice and kind, and now he's texting me like saying, hey, I have info. And I'm like, about what?
I followed Peyton on Instagram like last week because in case they lost the last challenge and I was gonna do the same thing and blow it up then, and I was gonna like Instagram DM her like, hey girl, got some info. But she didn't accept it or follow me back. Like, do you want to be in this game or not? Let's go.
So basically I want to like have a little exchange situation. So like I'll help you out, you help me out. And basically the only thing you have to do to help me out is like don't repeat the conversation we're about to have. Like, okay. We'll get into it anyway.
Yeah. I always thought Tommy was kind of a pushover, but the more I'm like talking to him now, it's more like, oh, you're running this game way more than I thought you actually were. And I know he hates some of the first years.
I was basically been like waiting to talk to you because I've like heard about what's going on. It's like a few weeks ago and it's like been in the works. Basically what I think is gonna happen is as of now, like the first year they're flipping and like trying to blindside. If you do have an idol, I would say I think you should play it. And basically where I'm coming from with this is the first year, like the upperclassmen need to kind of like take a stand a little bit, and I don't want you to go home.
We've had that suspicion for a while about what the first year is kind of like taking over, and with what he is saying, I believe Tommy more than I believe any of the first years on my team.
Like, I heard from someone that all the first years were flipping, but it kind of surprised me when they were like, yeah, Ryan too, and I was like, oh.
No, I would not flip.
I kind of would prefer that she does play the idol and she's safe, and then Andy would be going home. Just because I think I would rather work with Peyton than Andy at this point.
I don't know, I'm just really nervous about that.
Okay. I know that they think that you have an idol.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, I don't know if that's true or not. But you could think about playing it just to be safe.
I think that you should play it, and I think that you two should vote together. I think you should only tell her, and I think that you two should vote off, like, one of, like, Lauren, Mario, Ryan, like, one of the first years that are in charge.
I knew there was going to be, like, a lot of talking to people, but I didn't think it was going to be, like, so socially deceptive. And I already have a hard time understanding people socially, and so now I don't trust anybody.
Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad right now. Oh my freaking god. I really hope that she plays the idol.
Okay, so I'm sitting here in my pajamas. I just had dinner with Peyton, and I have a hidden immunity idol. She gave me her hidden immunity idol. I thought this was just gonna be an easy vote, right? Like, I thought everyone was cool to vote out Andy. I still don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But turns out Peyton thinks and has, like, intel from Tommy on the other tribe that they're trying to pull off some, like, upperclassmen sting. And then she was like, but look, like, I don't know what they're gonna do, because if they think I'm gonna play my idol, they might vote for you.
But if we can get rid of, like, the ringleaders of it, then it's definitely going to make it harder for them to do anything as a group.
There was some talk of, you know, uniting the non-first years against the first years, because we can't just sit by and let them run the show.
Moving forward, I think it still is an important idea to stick with the not first years. With our vote, I feel pretty confident it'll be Ethan.
If this whole thing happens, Peyton and I are gonna vote out Mario.
Okay, come on in, guys. Chomanik coming in.
Yeah?
Getting ready to
Yes,
watch
absolutely.
your private council. Okay, Tommy, how's it going?
Great. Just great. Yeah.
Are you? What was that?
What are you talking about? I told you I didn't want to be here, and now here we are. You played me. Let's go.
So, what's happening on this tribe right now?
What's happening is this is my 5th tribal council in a row, and I do not want to be here.
Ethan, what do you think is going to happen after this tribal?
After this tribal, I think the 4 of us who are still here are going to leave, and we're probably going to get on our phones and wait for Chominique to have their tribal council, because I'm sure our tribal council will have an effect on theirs. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of anticipation, because unfortunately we can't see their tribal councils.
Do you think the merge is coming soon? Like, how soon do you think the merge is coming?
Hard to say. Probably like 8 people, no, 10 people.
We do it now.
Okay.
I like the smirk.
So,
Oh!
everyone, what?
It's happening now. We're only voting on
Drop
one person.
your buffs.
Wow.
Lord.
Wow.
Whoa. I never said both tribes were going to vote out one person. The 7 of you, Chomanique, you're going to join Wahoo on this table.
Come on, make room. I want you in the bag. Welcome.
So, you guys will be having a tribal council with the 12 of you.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
I'm kind of annoyed.
The 11 people that do survive will be rewarded with their merch buffs at the next challenge.
Oh.
I'm glad there's more people.
Ryan, what's this like when a completely new twist is thrown in?
I felt pretty secure before this, but now I don't know what's gonna happen, so really hope it's on me, I guess.
But it's worth noting that we had more people coming in. So theoretically, if we had a big enough majority, we could still vote.
Andy, would you say there was a big enough majority to trump the numbers of the previous Wahoo?
I mean, we have 7, they have 5. 7's greater than 5. That's how I checked, so.
Mario, you have your popcorn right now. Is this entertaining for you?
I mean, it was until I found out that I could possibly be going home right now. So I'm sharing my popcorn to secure my votes.
Did you think you weren't going home previously?
Not really, no.
Ethan, how was your confidence going into the tribal, and how's your confidence now?
100%, 0%. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what the plans are. I don't know what's going on. It sucks.
Yeah, Tommy, what's working out right now for you? What are you thinking?
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Do we get like a 5-minute recess?
Yeah, like, I don't know how.
Or should I just start whispering now?
That's why I said we gotta whisper. Yeah, like.
Raise your hand if you are voting the way that you said you were going to vote.
What is that? Kind of like, yeah.
Margaret, what do you have to say right now?
Just that I had no idea what was happening on the other tribe, and I want to know. I want to know.
Max, is there intertribal communication between the two tribes, or not at all?
I think there definitely is. I think everyone's thinking about that, like coming towards the merge. That said, I still have no freaking clue what's about to happen. Like, I don't know what the other tribe was gonna vote. I hear some whispering back there.
Yeah, please stop. Mario, what are you thinking right now?
Mario ain't thinking nothing, but I gotta think out of here.
Let's talk. Oh, I don't know how I ended up with this.
Go up in my hair.
Okay, come here. Ellie, what's this like seeing all the whispering going on?
I like
Being
it.
fought over. Ryan, people are just talking to each other.
I'm glad I got my whispering whispered.
Ellie, are you all done?
I suppose. Yes.
So you have figured out what you're going to do.
You looking at me?
No, he's still talking to me. Yeah, there's not really any left. There wasn't much left.
I know I didn't realize
I'm
I gave it away
sorry.
though. I'm still confused.
I think I'm done.
I think everybody's confused.
I'm still confused.
I think it's hard to say.
What's you confused? It's you,
It's my
Mom.
favorite clip.
For real though, don't say that. Don't speak that into existence.
Wow.
Is that? Are we done? Are we like
done?
settling?
That's
I don't
so
feel
ugly.
I don't feel
Now,
settled.
comfortable with your decision.
I feel
I'll
very-
be like, no.
Sorry, what?
Tommy, is it settled?
It doesn't look like it.
Andy, is this worrying at all?
I'm never worried.
Aaron, are you still planning to stick to your plans?
Yeah.
I ain't at this point.
Oh,
I know.
okay, maybe I'm not. Holy shit.
Wait, guys.
How much more is this? It's okay. Load.
But I think there's two things happening right now.
There's two things happening right now. Does anybody have any last words?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
We're ready? Okay. Lauren, with that, it is time to vote. You're up.
I know. Just have one thing to say. I don't like your dreads. Not one bit. You should cut them off your head.
My main goal for this tribal, since I'm safe, is idol place, and I really don't care who's figured out. So I want someone who's the idol. My vote to be used to just throw some chaos out there.
Never spoken to you. I have nothing against you. Just hoping that this is how it works out. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So, best of luck.
This really sucks because it wouldn't have been you if this hadn't happened.
So this is either gonna go really well or really not well. You'll know as soon as you see it.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play one, now would be the time to do so.
Whoa.
Excuse me. Holy moly. Thank you.
Oh my god!
The rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, any votes cast against that person will not count. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Aaron will not count. This is not a hidden immunity idol.
Jesus! Set me up! Oh my god!
Any votes cast for Ethan will count. I'll read the votes. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Ellie. Second vote, Andy. Ellie. Andy. That's 2 votes Ellie, 2 votes Andy, 8 votes left. Fifth vote, Ellie. Andy. Ellie. 8th vote, Andy. That's 4 votes Ellie, 4 votes Andy, 4 votes left. Ellie. Andy. That's 5 votes Ellie, 5 votes Andy, 2 votes left. 11th vote, Ellie. 12th vote.
Oh my god.
It is a tie. 6 votes Ellie, 6 votes Andy. You guys will have to re-vote. Ellie and Andy will not vote. The other 10 will vote. You can only vote Ellie or Andy. Okay? Peyton, you're up.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna stick with it. This shit's crazy.
Wow. Oh my god. No flipper here. Let's go to rocks.
I feel like this is just going to result in a tie. I don't particularly want you out. I don't particularly care, but I'm hearing two different things from two different sides. It's just got to be one.
Okay, I have the votes again. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote is on Ellie. Come on. Andy. Third vote. Ellie. Andy. Ellie. Sixth vote. Andy. That's 3 votes Ellie, 3 votes Andy, 4 votes left. 7th vote. Ellie. Andy. 9th vote. Andy. 10th vote, and 7th person voted out of Survivor Wahoo Warriors, Andy. Andy, the tribe has spoken.
Hey, you guys, this was a lot of fun.
You guys just had a very confusing wild tribal. Hopefully you guys can figure out how you will navigate the merge after this.
So it's really disappointing to get voted out, especially pre-merge. I really wish I had played my fake idol. I have it in my pocket now, so that's disappointing. I wasn't really expecting it. I had a gut feeling that votes could be going my way and I should have trusted that, but I didn't. So you know, I learned from it. It was a lot of fun, definitely. I'm glad I got the chance to play, and I hope everyone who voted with me voted for Ellie. I hope they do well. Everyone else, I hope they get voted out in the next 6 rounds. So it was a lot of fun and experience I'll remember for a while, but I'll definitely regret not showing this fake thing. So it was a good time.
Next time on Survivor. You guys are not free to go. The merge has everyone questioning where the lines are drawn.
But then who flipped? It had to have been someone that just like didn't want to go to rocks.
And everyone wants to know,
did you or did you not create the fake idol?
Like my #1 goal is to like figure out who their idol. I literally typed in www.amazon.com and I freaking found it on Amazon for
You
like
found it?
$7.47.
Oh my gosh.